$50. Now you'll get to see this new mulcher, this modded mulcher. It is a mod 30 multi-roller. And hit, put a wheel in front of your tractor if you need to. I already got a wheel in front of the tractor. This roller or a mulching roller. So, but it actually, I'm not rolling, so I only need it to mulch. So, and it does mulch. Oh, 24.3 meters. And if we do the math, 24.3 times 3.3, 80 foot. That's pretty doggone big. And I got mine galvanized color. I just like the way that looks. Start a mulch. And then I got to fertilize after I mulch, but let me get lined up here. Turned around, I back up here. Now, let's pull up just a hair. Lower. And it's a gravity mulcher, so it's not going to, see, you ain't gonna hear no motor turn on or off, which is, I like those better than I do the motorized ones. A long field. It ain't very wide, but it is long. Let's field 10 on here. Ain't gonna take long to mulch this, I can tell you. Now let me. Alright, now. Back up, better move, little crow. You're gonna get mulched. I won't be hit. There's the only thing I hate about it. See that little bit in the center where I went off the edge there? It didn't get that. There, I got it now. Turn this thing around and go to town on it. That roller in the center, and I didn't go far enough. Now I'm gonna have to turn now and angle this. Well, wait a minute, back up. Now normally the lime goes in, but for some reason these fields are glitching and it ain't going in when you mulch. But that's all right. When I spray the fertilizer on it, it'll turn it back to green or whatever color. Yeah. I want to see something right quick. I'll show you something. Whoop, it's saving. Alright, let's go up here to that field. See? The purple means it was harvested. But when you mulch it, it turns it to first shade of growth, the light green. I don't know whether it'll grow back if you don't mulch it. That's what I thought. Almost through with the headland here. Okay, let's turn right here and go up. And the clover does the same thing. You don't have to replant it. And the hayfield, exact same thing. The difference in the hayfield, the regular hayfield, grass hayfield, when I mulch it before I lime because I can see it better that way. If you lime it and then mulch, it's a lot harder to see. Spin around here and get what I can catch, what I can get this time, and then I'll come back that little swipe over there. Then we'll be ready to fertilize, and then I'm going to sell some clothes down to the town store. Take a trailer load of clothes and get some money, a little more money, honey. Mercy. Don't get me wrong, I like the Batwing mowers too that mulch. Those are pretty good for smaller fields. That's your go-to. Even though those have a motor on them. I mean, I found out how to hook them up more than one up. That's what I was using on here until this came out. What the? Did I get it that time? No. There's a hill there, y'all. I got it that time. When I was cutting it, harvesting this field, the worker got to that point there, and he totally stopped cutting. I had to manually, I had to come back and cut that little bit. That hill there, causing a problem. Sometimes you have that. And yes, they will cause a problem. Alright, let's stop right here and look at the map now. It should be completely green, which means that should be good. I'll get out and check it with the field info in just a minute, but yep. Now, it needs nitrogen. It needs about 200 kgs of nitrogen. It's got 5. But I'm about to take care of that too. Take this over there and park it where I can service it. Wash it up. Thought I saw a spot there that I missed, but I guess I don't know. That was blamed crows sitting in the field. I'll pull this over there, and right behind the sprayer, the broadcaster. Now this is neat. And earlier I was going to just use this one sprayer I already had like this, and just unload the herbicide out of it and put fertilizer in. Well, there's something going on with this sprayer. When you unload anything out of it, it unloads the diesel fuel too, and you can't pick the diesel fuel back up and put in without picking up the herbicide or fertilizer. So I said I know how to eliminate that. I'll just buy another sprayer, and I got another one in the shed, under the shed in yonder, over yonder, that I do. I don't think I need to that I do my herbicide with. Now, there's something you need. Let me turn this on. Let me get, you see? But if you look to the far right, that where it's off the field, it's not spraying very much, if any. It's right on, that's the See and Spray, and it works with the fertilizer just like it does, those cameras do with the See and Spray, like it does the herbicide. It only sprays where it's in the field, where it needs to. And if once you go have a spot area sprayed in the field, it don't. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I finish this headland. And if you look at the mini map down there, you can see the green, and it's turning dark green. That's what you want. I spray it all the way out here. And see, I like this because I don't have to turn off the fertilizer. Where with it's spraying in my wheat field over there a little bit. It needs fertilizer. You see that? When it reached over there a little bit, it got it. When I go down the middle in a minute, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, we had off of this field, we had 30 bales. Off the other one, about 20 or so. We got enough fertilizer to finish. Should be able to finish this. It's gonna be close, but I got a thing I can refill right over there. Across the road over there. Now, I know this thing is wider than now watch. See? It's only covering getting the area that you needed. The rest of it ain't spraying, so you're really saving fertilizer there. Ain't that neat? That's with them cameras. That See & Spray that works for the herbicide. I almost said homicide. Works for the fertilizer too. That's neat. And it saves you on your fertilizer. I'll take 15 miles an hour at 36 meters all day long. Look at there. Yep, 200 kgs, dead on it, perfect. That field's done, y'all. Everything's planted, and those 2 fields have been harvested, and now precision farmed stuff done on it, live and everything, ready to grow and another crop. Don't know whether we'll get another cutting off of them this season or not, but we may. I got to service up some. I got a line here and over yonder across. I think I done serviced this though. Might not be. Let me see. No, I hadn't. Up. Turn my light on and get my washer out. And I'll take it over there. I'll pull it out the way and get all this service parked up while I'm here. Then when I drive this over there, I'll get all that over there. There's a few things over there need to do some servicing on. When I get all this stuff washed up, parked up, then we'll take a load of clothes down town store, I think. Get the best. It was getting even 31,000. I'm just gonna back this out of the way, out here in the center of the drive. Now pull this broadcaster up here. Yank, 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 here. Phew, that drivable part there, $500. Phew. I'll go park it here in a minute. I finish washing it up good. No hose pipe. That's the one that's got herbicide in it. Alright, now, next. Top this one off with fuel. Well, yep, now let's service and wash these two things up. I'll park this tractor and implement up. Man alive. That tractor, $1,420 and service cost. Keep that Massey running. Gracious. But it's worth it, I think. I don't normally like to put weights on the front, but for some strange reason, this is a modded Massey. They tend to get bounce happy. I don't know if it's because they're pulling so much or what. And I got to get a combine, but I got to get some money to do that with. Because them oats won't take but a couple of 2-3 months, something like that, and they'll be ready to harvest. See it, you can see it trying to bounce even with that weight on the front of it. Last but not least, and I'll pull that one in with the back facing out. That way we know that's got fertilizer. And I meant to top fill it up before I be back over here. Let's see. Yeah, the cover's open. So she'll fill up. Didn't cost me a penny. Close the cover. Now I'm going to service this thing and wash it up. Then I'll jump that slother right there and drive it across the way and park it. And I got a few. Whoa, I went down in the pit, didn't I? Sure did. Ah, I'm in the pit again. Alright, I'm going to take this over here. I need to top it off with some fuel right quick. I got a baler and a windrower and a trailer over here. I'm just going to pull this in. I ain't going to back it in. Oh, shoot, fire, hit the wall. Oh, did it again. Oh, well. Now, I got a service bay right there. Oh, no, I don't need to get in the tractor yet. I need to. I done washed this up, I think. Let me see. Yeah. Pull this over there. Pull the tractor out here. Ah, crud. Back up. I hook it to this trailer. Have to pull the trailer. I'll park it over here by the tank when I service it. Now and this is a modded baler, but it is a good one. For a square baler, it's probably the best one. Right there it is. It's I only got 2 wheels. Oh. Hold on a minute. Yeah. When you put them on it, now it goes to wider 2 wheels instead of 4 smaller wheels. Okay. I like it better like that. And I like it much better that Massey's able to pull it instead of the John Deere. No offense. Hey, to keep you John Deere people happy, I'll show you what I do have. I ain't bought it yet, but I'm going to. Well, I thought I had it in here. Let's see. I might not have. Well, there it is. Look, I got that baler. I haven't bought it yet, but I may try to use it too. I don't know. Gotta wash this tractor up and baler. I'll take the tractor on over there and park it. Ooh, that thing's filthy. All that dust off that bale. Now it made 8,000 or 8-ton bales at 240 instead of 9-ton. Guess it's because it's a smaller square baler, maybe. I don't know. There's still something up in there. See that? There's a piece. Of a bale up in there, but anyway. Yep. About 3,000. About a fourth of it. Let's go. I'll have to come back in a minute, service and wash up that trailer, park it, and then I'll get my truck over there and hook to that trailer down by the shed over there and get a load of clothes. And I bet you wonder how am I going to get a load of clothes real quick? Well, I got a little trick. I'll show it to you. It's going to cost me a little bit, but I'm going to make that back plus plenty profit, so it's worth the investment. Now this fast travel, oop, there it was. All right, let's wash it up now. And then I got to check on my animals too, see if they need any grub. Probably not though. Most than likely, they're probably good goods to go. Park this tractor now. Through working in the field, don't leave crap sitting around dirty or anything else. Clean it up and park it. That's lesson 1 in Farming 101. So you know where to get where when you need it again, where to go and get it. I've been on some farms, believe it or not, we couldn't find nothing. And I ain't talking about on this game. I'm talking about in real life. When I farmed, we went to other people's farms, and Lord God, they looked like a junkyard. There was so much crap scattered everywhere. You just don't want to do that. We always kept ours where put stuff back, so when we needed it, we knew where to go to get it. Everything had a special place. And here's a little secret. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Just two shakes of a rabbit's tail. What? Well, let's go this way. It might be faster. No. There it is. Watch this. Bap! And it only costs $96,000. But if you look in the price guide here, I'm gonna make that. Look. Which one's more though? Town stores are even $30,966. It's done dropped under 31. But that's still higher than $30,249. So off we go to town store, and you'll see just how quick. And these trailers come in handy. These auto. This is the same trailer like I got it at the fire. I can't even think. At the sheep pen. I need to see whether to go left or right here. Hit the brake. Look at the map. Oh, she's saving. I'm going to take a swallow of water. Let's look at the map now and see which one. Wait a minute. Town store. Yeah, I know where that's at. I probably should go right because it's right there. Yep. I won't do all cruise control. If this truck gets away from you, you set the cruise on it, man, it'll haul off and it'll spin out and everything else. But if you actually steer it, you do a much better job controlling it. I like using cruise, but it's right there's the other road coming from the farm. I'm gonna take a shortcut right here. Cut right here and go right up that road. Come through the trees. I knocked that light out, I bet. They'll have to replace it. Where's the cell point up? Oh yes, at the back now. Before they updated it the first time, it was at the front. They had the cell point at the front. Now, uh-oh. Okay. There it goes. That's what I thought. I didn't have it on the right thing up there under tools. Watch the money fly. Just like that, 1.1 million. And look at the environmental score, 41,773. You ever seen one that high? That was quick, wasn't it? Now I got the money to... See what I mean? I had cruise on there and tried to make a turn right into that fence. I was just driving. Take this trailer back up there. I don't know what I'll do next. Maybe see about getting a combine, I don't know. Yeah, my wheat looks good over there on the hill, don't it? Since I de-weeded it, it looks real good. Everything else is planted and with fertilizer on it and everything. What needed fertilizer, all been done, and so we're planting is done for this season. Unless I buy another field, and I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. Watch this, I'm gonna take it right down this hill, y'all. What four-wheel drive is for? I think that's like it wanted to drag there, not want to go in gear or something, didn't it? And there you go. Let me see, that thing's dirty. I don't like my truck to look dirty. Oh, well, a little bit. And there you be. Now let's look at the animals right quick and see if they need any grub or anything. Yeah, the sheep's pretty good. Cows about a ton low, but they are alright. They're at 6% reproduction, which means let's see what the horses look like. Yeah, they all good. And they're a little low on feed. I might need to give the cows and horses some feed. But the cows, 60%, which means they're probably, it takes, how many months does it take? Let me go over here and see. I forgot how many months. I think it's either 10 or 11 months is their gestation period. And, whoop, see my cows there? Some of them's out in the pasture. Let's see. It is 10 months, so they're probably 6, maybe 7 months pregnant. 6.5, 7 months pregnant. When you look, whoop, it's saving. Yeah, 60%. They're about 6.5, 7 months pregnant. So if we go back up here and look at the growth chart, we're in April. By May, they'll be about 70%. June, somewhere around July is when we'll have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, actually August. We'll have, about the time I get ready to harvest my oats. Or no, actually oats is harvested in July. I should be through. I'll have to, then that'll be it till, well, I may have to harvest grass before then, probably. Let's see, yeah. And it could be alfalfa and clover again before end of July. One more toward the latter part there, most likely, since we got one early April. My thinking is it'll probably one sometime in the latter part of July, the end of July, just right at the tail end of harvesting. But everything else will be later than August harvesting. That field that I got oats in right now, I could put some winter wheat in it, and I might do it. I don't know. No, I don't want to put a grain behind a grain. But I could put some winter canola in there, though. Heck yeah. Might do that now. Anyway, everything else will be October, September, well, the wheat will be in July. I could put something else in the field I got wheat in, which is a good field. I don't know what that would be. When does the sunflower? Not till October, so in July, then you can't plant anything in July other than grass or poplar or alfalfa or clover, which I don't want to do that. No, when that wheat, but I can wait in September. Well, I tell you what I may do. See that oilseed radish? I may put a cover crop of it down. That's what I'll probably do on all of them fields, and then come next March. See, that'll be a layer of fertilizer. That's what I'm going to do. You betcha. Even in that field where I got oats up there, that's what I'll do. I won't plant. I'll cover crop it once I lime it. Then I'll plant it, and then when in oilseed radish, I'll have to fertilize the oilseed radish if it needs it. I'll see what it tells me on the field info when I do that, and that'll be. Of course, I don't know. I might. Well, let's see, canola. You plant that, it'll be ready not till the next July. No, I don't want to do that. Nah. I want everything kind of be planted around the same time and harvest the same time. So I'll do a cover crop. Yeah. Oilseed radish is a good. Yeah, I mean you can plant it near about, and it says harvest, but you don't harvest it. That's weird. I don't know why they even got that down there. I guess it means you can get the fertilization off of it anytime, I suppose. Anyway, but let's go read about it. Back here. I mean, I know on 19 it gave you a layer of fertilization. Now, even with precision farming, it did. So let's see. Crops, grain crop, catch. It's a catch crop. Oilseed radish is a special crop, as you do not harvest it. It will be used as fertilizer, a so-called catch crop or cover crop. It basically is to keep the ground from washing. And it's a good idea in the wintertime just to plant everything in the oilseed, because it'll give you a layer of fertilization. Then when you go to, yeah, I'm going to try it and see what it does. It says once the plants are visible, you can, I have to cultivate it anyway. I'll cut them under. It is a great manure and increases your yield for your next harvest. So I'm going to try it and see. I mean, it'll add a layer of fertilizer to I mean, because I'm playing with precision farming. Let me see if back here in precision farming it's saying anything about oilseed radish. Because we don't. Well, there it is. Need platinum. No, should be a thing back here with. There it is. Precision farming. Okay. Soil type. pH value. Nitrogen. Let's see. Let's read. Increased by applying either fertilizer or manure. Slurry manure will increase the nitrogen level by a fixed value. Yeah, just mineral and liquid fertilizer adjust the nitrogen level automatically. Crop requirement. If the crop is already planted, this should be done within the first growth. Yeah. It's always possible to control application rate manually. Yeah, you can do that, but it's stupid. If you use it, you might as well let it do it automatically. Anyway, yield variable seed rate, weed control and spotting. Yeah. Manure nitrogen sensors. Crop sensors for nitrogen. Environmental score. Well, we know all about that too. Economic analysis. I got one of those down. So it doesn't really say anything, so we'll find out how the oilseed radish, how it interacts with precision farming. If I know it'll give us a layer of fertilizer, I know that when I go through and disc it. But then after I plant, we still may have to spray the field. Wherever soybeans is, you won't have to. And even if it's more nitrogen than you need, with that, well, depends on how much more. It may hurt the yield on the soybean. But anyway, yeah, there's the RTK building right there. Anyway, yeah, I got to feed. Put some feed in for the cows and horses. Oh, she's saving. Yeah, that oilseed radish probably is not a bad thing in the wintertime. It keeps the ground from washing or whatever. Protects it from the snow, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, they're down about a ton or a little over. The cows are. The sheep, not down much of any. I let that slide, but the horses down about a ton or a little over. So caused a traffic jam. Look at that, standing in the street. And got cloudy on you. But let me see how much wool was in here. Yep, it's two boxes in that front pallet. Yeah, this is the same trailer like I just took them clothes and sold them. But anyway, that's where I'm at. And until next time, this is Farm King saying so long.